Hello, and welcome back to yet another episode of BeamNG Drive. Today, I have something special in place, and that is me driving Nürburgring truck with this extremely overpowered ETK some series sport. Yeah. Um, Okay, so let's see the replay. Let me just find a nice camera. That will do. I guess this one. This one should be nice. Um, on top, I will make for you possible to see a interior view like I'm doing in the World Rally Championship. It was quite a few attempts to do this, and we're coming up to the first corner. We don't have ABS, so that is a bit problematic. But we had a very nice drift. I mean, it will be very alive car. This is super, I mean, turbocharged as hell. As you can see, there is absolutely no ABS, so you're just locking up the wheels. And you can see what I'm doing with the steering wheel on the top uh, statistics bar, I guess. So that is kind of insane. So what upgrades we have? This is the all-wheel drive version with a changed power ratio of both differentials. Also the boost is increased to the maximum. I think it's like 30 psi or something. Also the engine revolutions are increased and other things. Suspension is not tuned at all, and this is the most tricky part coming up after this hill, because here gonna be this downhill part where you are basically need press brakes and your wheels will lock and you will stall the engine. So luckily I did that. As we can see, the temperature of engine is coming up very nicely up. And another jump. Now we're going to the fifth gear, and here gonna be a heavy breakage. Now here is one of the first mistakes I did. Basically nothing serious, but a bit gravel. Basically what happened is I stalled the engine and I lost control of my driving, because in order to restart the engine, let's say while driving, you sacrificing stability. So yeah. And now we're coming to the one of the famous corners on the YouTube. This kind of corner, there is so many videos made. Probably we're not gonna have the exactly the same angle. Yep, a very nice drift, to be honest, and beautifully done for this car. Like I said, this four-wheel drive, and when you braking and turning, the back wheels will lock, and naturally car will start slide. So it's kind of fun to control, to be honest. I mean, it's not the easiest. Tires, by the way, is not upgraded at all in this car kind of thing. So yeah, I guess could be worse. What else? On the replay, probably you can see my time that I started on the beginning of the recording. So you can judge how I'm doing the time-wise. It's kind of fast car, like I said. It's tuned, boosts are insane. Of course, there's insane turbo lag, so you need to play with the revs a lot. And here is my second mistake. Again, nothing serious, but what we did is basically stall the engine and spin up. Nothing major, like I said, it's just, you know, simple mistakes, but it did cost me time. Again, this is not racetrack. Maybe after a few more attempts I could do very nice, but yeah, I'm trying my best. So here this car is losing control everywhere. Basically, on the heavy braking and turning, it's impossible with this thing to drive. I'm trying my best. And the back end of the car is super lively. Again, I don't know the corner names, so don't expect something miracles from me. I do apologize about birds. It's probably trademark of the channel. Another very nice drift or slide or power slide through the corner. This track is absolutely not forgiving. One mistake and you basically crashing your car because speeds are huge here, and there's barriers basically in every single corner very close. So yeah, it's not fun. Also, you can see what I'm doing with the pedals. I just forgot to mention that this is one of the fastest corners up hills. I'm trying always to make it as little as possible slide, because like I said, one mistake and you dead, especially at this kind of speed. Now coming up one of the corners where is also it's very simple to crash, because you lock up the wheels and you lose control on this kind of corner. And now we're coming up to my favorite corner, carousel. It's not my favorite, it's just only corner that I know name of. So here is the first carousel. I did mistake a bit, but this is nothing again major. It's just I drove a bit wide, but we can continue. Usually when I'm reaching carousel, I'm becoming really careful while I'm driving, because I know the end of the track is kind of close. And when you see second carousel, that means it's already you're almost at the end of the track. Another mistake, nothing again major, just a bit slide. But we're surviving. I didn't crash yet. I mean, maybe the worst can happen is just tiny scratch of the wall on the first corner, but because I felt it's like weird change of direction, so maybe I just scratched wall, but nothing major. But coming up is one of the, I guess for me, most interesting part, because there's kind of 4-gear corners that I can do a bit cutting, and I know that they're gonna be big damage for me. So I don't know, the second part of the track I like more. I don't know why, but it's more scary because you did all this, and yep, another mistake. I did basically all this and done for nothing, so I'm always usually trying the second part of the track a bit and be more careful. Here's my cutting corners, like I said. I like this part. Curbs are a bit, could be buggy in this game, so I'm not trying a bit careful with them, because in one of the videos I did had punctured tire there, so yeah. And this thing is very thirsty for fuel, so another thing to keep in mind. So we are in the 4th gear, so now we're gonna go, yes, I guess 4th gear, yep, or maybe in 3rd. Nope, 4th is enough. I just drove it and I forget already. So another power slide. This one is almost mistake, but I managed to do this, and here is the second carousel. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, is 1 or 2 corners left basically. Now here is the last corner of the track, so it's kind of wide, long, like everything in this track, and then we're gonna reach the finish line. I am counting finish line at this, what is this, Audi Sport. So 8 minutes and 20, I guess, seconds. I would say not bad, right? Yeah, very nice car. But yeah, it's so difficult to drive, really. I'm not joking. And now it's gonna be proof that there is no ABS at all. Yep, you see, you can lock wheels fully, so here is proof that I don't have ABS, so I'm not cheating. So let's park the car, and yeah, this will be it. So if you did enjoy what you did see, I would really appreciate if you click a like button and subscribe to this channel. I mean, I said it. I said I will not say it, but I do apologize for that. So, let's close the replay and let's be in the place. So yeah, don't do this what I said. Just enjoy the video. I wish everyone to have an absolutely fantastic day. And yeah, I guess we're gonna see you in the next one.